Say fuck.
I mean, I marked the stream for mature audiences, so
Ah, nuts.
fuck them up all you want.
uh,
I feel like that's what we're about to do.
Let's see.
All right. So are we ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready to
Sorry
go.
about the guys. My internet decided to take a crap, but lovely seeing everybody. We have started getting decent amounts of sleep. I think the baby wakes up about 2 or 3 times at night. I only get up once, so I am living
my internet going out.
No, I think Andrews is going bad again.
I do not.
Okay.
I do wake up, so work out. Am I bad again?
Oh, you just caught up. That was weird.
All right, am I okay?
You're okay now.
All right, this is weird. All right. So, let's just go ahead and get the party started. You guys were last in the meeting room, the crystal room, excuse me.
In the Crystal Cavern. Yeah.
Yep. Chara had snuck you down there, and you had just seen some black figures, kind of like a figure moving in the crystals itself.
Yep. That's and we have to go fight a vampire who's being held back by a piece of the sun. And I'm really not enthused about fighting a vampire.
Yeah, it doesn't sound easy.
And we just got a long rest, right?
Yeah, that's 10 pounds of
Yeah.
cavern in a 5-pound bag.
Yep.
That's one hell of a cavern.
Well, we only have 2 hours. To kill this vampire. So let's get to it.
Hey, is no one? Is everyone forgetting about the black figures moving around in here?
Maybe we should take a look.
Investigate. Also, I don't see Bert. No,
There
wait.
seemed to be some kind
I'll
of
see Jack
shadow inside the crystal.
I
I
know
know
this
get his
is-
token from some.
Can we all see it?
I can see it. I know I could see it.
Only 2 people made the perception check. If anybody wants to try again, they can make the perception check with advantage. Because it's being pointed out, essentially. Are you guys getting me?
Edge perception.
Yeah, perception
You can make
advantage.
I see
With
nothing.
advantage.
Yeah,
14.
Bertome still can't see it.
I'm on here twice.
And I forgot to go to the library.
Okay. Oh, I thought somebody just said Jack wasn't on here.
All over your face.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. And I believe from our last session that Shadow Sight wasn't really going to help me with this.
It was not. Right now, it's just you and Locke that are seeing it.
Okay.
Chard also does not seem to notice.
Okay.
I've been down here many times. I don't know what you guys are looking at.
There's. It looks almost like the darkness is coming through the crystals. There's.
Doesn't
The
seem
crystals are pure light. There couldn't be any darkness in there.
Well, I'm going to bring her over and point it out. Like, just look, it's right here.
So it is moving around very, very quickly.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time you guys start to point at something, it's gone. That's why they just got advantage on their perception check. You can't like point it out.
Okay.
You're kind of catching it out of the side of your eyes. You're 99% sure you saw it, but right now it's just the 2 of you that have seen it. So you're starting to doubt yourselves just a little bit.
Are you sure you're not just jumping at shadows?
Does Paycully have anything to say about it?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Let me roll something here real quick. Take a look. And we're going to do investigation.
Yeah, as you investigate, man, there's something about just the light shining off these crystals that make it really hard to get a good look at anything. everything seems to be, it's like staring into the sun. Everything is almost blindingly bright, how it reflects the staff that you guys placed in the center. And your investigation it's too hard to really get at it.
Locke, I think maybe I just missed something. I think maybe something just was flashing. You know, when you look at the sun, you get floaters. That's what I think it was.
Well, I never really stared at the sun. I was always told not to do that, but I swear I saw something. I grab my cape off my back and then just drape it over one of the crystals and to see if it like breaks up any path there may be between the crystals. I don't know.
So it kind of sheds a little bit of, dims that one particular crystal, but you're talking multi-facets on every wall. You're talking thousands upon thousands of facets. This is like diamond ring size facets all across this cavernous wall. And they seem to be taking that light from the scepter and prismatically making it bigger and greater and brighter and almost cleaner. The light doesn't have that yellowish tint that daylight has. It is almost pure white, radiant light.
Okay, so we're not seeing this movement in large crystals.
So the shape you saw was humanoid sized and humanoid shaped. You could distinctly make out arms and legs, you think. But again, it's kind of like a Picasso painting at that point, because of all the facets and stuff like that reflect weird.
Okay, I was misunderstanding. I thought that there were like large crystals and we were seeing figures like within the crystal.
Like we did when we first came here, like the light figures or whatever.
Okay.
Nope.
So it's like almost reflections that we're seeing.
Maybe a reflection, but it's a dark reflection. It's not anything like what you would expect in something so bright. It's a surprisingly dark shape, but it's very, very quick. And again, it's so fast that as soon as you start pointing it out, they'd have a tough time seeing it. Okay. Even with advantage, your two companions have not been able to see what was going on.
I mean, I don't want to sit here staring at the crystals all day. We can come back.
Yeah, I don't have the magic-y things that could help me with this, so...
What exactly are you trying to find?
Yeah, for a minute there, it looked like there was something swimming in the light. Was
it good or was it bad?
I mean, creatures made out of shadow are very rarely good.
There is someone here.
Yeah, I was about to say,
if you can't see
I can trust you. I'm trusting you, and I don't see it. But if you say that something is there, that's good enough for me. I'll go ahead and use divine sense and see if I can see anything.
Okay, you open yourself to divine
You'll
sense.
go blind.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Not supposed to touch that.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm selected here.
Okay, so instead of being stunned and blind,
Beasted.
you're going to be basically incapacitated. The wave of just power sweeps over you and you get knocked to your knee. You won't be able to move for the next round. You can kind of do actions. You can't spot you're on. It was the most overwhelming thing you've ever seen. It was like you literally opened your eyes as wide as you could in front of the sun. And I don't mean like from Earth to the sun. I mean like right the fuck in front of the sun. It hurt. It was painful. It was nothing that you ever want to do again.
I have a feeling that was a poor choice, my friend.
Didn't I just get done saying not to look at the sun?
Guys, I think maybe we just head out. I don't know that there's a whole lot we can do here.
I agree.
Okie dokie.
Sure, where can I get a message to you in case something happens and I need to send word?
If you know a good mouse,
Send a mouse? Do they swim well? We're on an island.
depends on the mouse.
Okay.
So
That's if you want to get me. I don't know about everybody else.
Listen, I'll talk to a mouse. I'm sure it'll get to you.
Perhaps the dwarf could get
Well, I
us a
see you
message.
relay the message.
send a message through the Golden Dwarf.
Since when did
Okay.
we have a golden dwarf?
We rescued his daughter.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. He'll have a way to get us a message.
He'll know how to contact us.
Okay, I can talk. All right, she's going to escort you guys out. As you guys leave, you're getting a lot of looks. There are people all around you, not necessarily the looks of adoration. They're kind of skeptical looks. Everyone's kind of following you guys as you walk out with their eyes.
And are these all new people?
Almost exclusively people that you did not see in your first few weeks here. Because you guys are still relatively new. I mean, outside of the fact that you guys were gone for 6 months, you were probably only in the city for 2 or 3 weeks before you guys got your shadow visit. So, I mean, even you guys weren't really a staple at the castle specifically. You guys have kind of been a little bit cloaked in shadow and mystery. They've obviously known you're here for the king's bidding, and you've gone into some very high-level meetings with the major domo. But with Mandrake Higgs not around, you guys seem to have lost whatever, I don't want to say fear, but whatever awe the people had for you. Char gets you out to your boat. You have the ram there waiting for you, and he will take off.
Brother Ram, do we know where the vampire's hiding? Behind a waterfall? Is that right?
Right.
Whoa. I don't know anything, dude.
I love this dude.
I think we gotta go back to
Isn't Kinrick the one
the
that's going to
Golden
take-
Dwarf. Speak with
Yeah.
Kenrick to
Yeah. Take us back
guide us the way.
to the Golden
Okay.
Dwarf.
On it, brother. And he hauls ass over there. His boat is still lithe. It's small. It's everything you'd want in a smuggler's vessel. And he cruises on back to the Golden Dwarf. Or the Silvered Casino, excuse me. Which is where the Golden Dwarf lives. Or works, or whatever he does. All of the above, I guess.
He
You really haven't gotten into his living arrangements. So, maybe not. I don't know.
He
We have
proprietes
yet to
things.
discuss it.
He
Right,
proprietes
he's
things.
he propriates the fudge out of those things.
He's the proprietor. It's okay, Andrew. This is a mature stream. You can say fuck.
Yeah, I will. Because right now I don't know what else to say. All right, so you guys find Kenrick sitting back where the Golden Dwarf was.
We're ready. We have prepared ourselves. We are ready for battle.
We lost Andrew again.
Did we?
Oh no, we've
Yeah.
vanquished the when we win, yes!
We win at Dungeons and Dragons.
And close.
We
End
cast-
session.
it's fine.
Well, while he's rebooting, I'm gonna go grab another beer.
You guys all level up.
Sounds like
I was gonna say, vanquishing the DM has to be worth quite a bit of experience
win.
there.
All right, can you guys hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
All right, cool. My phone is relogging on. So, guys, you guys see Keenrick sitting at a table. He appears to be drinking something incredibly fancy out of a beautiful goblet. And he kind of acknowledges you guys as you walk in with kind of a head nod. Very, very subtle. You almost need a perception check to notice that he noticed you.
Almost.
But he gestures over to his table and says, and kind of nods at the seats next to him.
What's up?
He kind of bobs his head a little bit.
We have prepared ourselves. We are ready for battle.
He literally laughs, and then he catches himself, smiles at you, winks, and waves at you kind of with his shoulder, saying, "Come this way." But he never actually says a word.
He doesn't actually
This
talk.
masked elf is incredibly quiet and just kind of, I don't know, there's a strange air about him, almost as if he's not real.
Can we tell he's a Ladrin?
Yeah, you probably can.
I mean, I know that that's a thing as Rick, but does Decimus know that that's a thing?
Yeah. So in my world, they're called Midnight Elves.
Okay.
And they were the good drow.
Okay.
So they're all white with white hair or silver hair versus the drow being dark-skinned and dark hair.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah.
And they tend to be very connected to the Feywild.
And not saying hardly anything is pretty common for Midnight Elves.
No, well, I mean, more or less, this one seems decidedly quiet.
Yeah.
They definitely do have speech. They're able to talk. They're able to use Common, Sylvan, Elven. I mean, they tend to be fairly well versed in stuff.
Yeah. But this seems relatively normal. Like, he's not fucking with us.
No, but he almost has kind of that shimmery kind of vibe, like a Twilight vampire, where you can barely tell that he's real.
We don't sparkle.
He does. It's just a little bit of a sparkle. So he'll wave at you and kind of suggest that you guys go upstairs.
Okay.
You guys knew this casino was large, but goddamn, this thing is huge. Keenrick takes you up about 7 flights of stairs before you come up to what looks like a party deck. It looks like a bar with a dance floor and everything like that, but on top of the dance floor is a giant airship.
Yes.
And the air around it shimmers.
Rick needs a moment. Hold on a second.
I mean, while you were gone, we were talking about airships.
You guys knew that airships existed. You guys have heard of them. You've heard stories about them. But since the dragons got angry, you really haven't seen them. So you know about 100 years ago, there were airships coming and going out of every port. Now they're very much so a rarity. And this is a beautiful, beautiful airship. And on the side, in golden letters, it says the Golden Iris.
Art imitates life here for a second. I'm super fucking stoked about this.
Keenrick, who has always looked oddly foppish to you, you see he really matches this very foppish boat. This airship, and if I was logged on, I would show you a quick airship. But this airship is fairly gaudy. It's beautiful. It's ornate. It is everything that you think an antique ship should look like, and then some. It has fine elven details. It looks like it was made by a bard, someone with the ability to take music and sound and turn it into something wonderful and lovely. The whole thing appears to be a piece of artwork itself. And Heinrich nods, and these small. You guys have heard of the spell Tensor's Floating Disc? These small floating discs appear underneath your feet. You can go with it, or you can make a reflex check to get off of the floating disc.
I'm going with it.
They totally appear out of nowhere. I mean, if you decide that this is not your jam, it is bizarre, it is weird, it is unlike anything you've ever seen before.
I'd be going with it at this point.
I start to pick up like one foot, then like pick up the other one, kind of like one of those unsheared dogs, like out in the snow. Like, I don't know about this.
Excited puppy on a freshly waxed floor.
Yes, I don't.
Like when you put the boots on them.
Steve knows exactly what we're talking about.
They walk so ridiculous.
It's awesome.
So these things all take you right up to the airship. And on the airship, you find a dozen men, all in similar masks to what Keenrick wears. Very, very Mardi Gras, very carnival. And on top of that, you do find one giant. There's a giant at the helm right now. And Keenrick, his Tensor's Floating Disc, puts him right up by the steering wheel next to the giant. They look at each other, and it seems like the whole conversation passes in the blink of an eye. But neither Giant nor Keenrick say a word, and the airship begins to take off.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
There's
cool.
no way to tell how this thing is flying. It is like the wood itself is lighter than air. You feel the wind rush from the sails, pushing it forward, almost as if the wind was summoned just for you. Everything seems like it's coming exactly how Keenrick seems to want it. His crew work like a well-oiled machine, like strange, silent creatures crawling across masts, going up ropes, jumping down lines, things that you would never imagine mortals to do, and do it with a straight face and without a word.
And I've never seen this ship coming or going from Talvar.
Literally have never seen it coming or going.
I'm going to keep an eye out for dragons, so.
That seems like a good plan.
Does anyone find it strange that these crewmen are so masterful at their work, yet I've never seen this ship fly once in or out of the city? It's as though this were its maiden voyage, but they've been doing this their entire lives.
I mean, if you were going to be on an airship, you would have to be a masterful sailor.
Are they corporeal? Like, are they actually solid, or are they like ghostly, or?
From where you stand, you think they're corporeal, but you haven't been within about 10 feet of one yet.
Am I on the wrong map here?
Andrew's not logged
Yes,
in.
I can't. I'm not on. There is no map.
It's fictitious in your mind.
I am on my phone.
Right on.
So, yeah, the ship seems to take off, and it starts moving at speeds that you guys are greatly uncomfortable with. But for some reason, you don't seem to be affected by the wind like you think you would. You see clouds whizzing by you. You see the coastline flying past. It is unlike anything the Ram has ever taken you on.
I'm holding on for dear life.
It's funny, you're really not getting drug anywhere. You don't feel any change on your end. You just see the change out there.
Can I walk over to the edge and kind of like do the whole like stick my arm outside like the window and kind of do that type of thing, or is it just not even a thing?
Yeah, as soon as you stick your arm out the kind of side off the railing, you feel this extreme wind kind of pull on you. Go ahead and give me a dexterity save.
Sweet.
Whatever it is these days.
What's the train called? Is that the Iron Dragon?
The Bronze Flash.
Flash.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's right. I'm thinking of a board game.
Bye, Jack.
I didn't jump off the boat. Jesus.
Dexterity save was a 5.
Okay, so you get knocked down.
Yeah,
That's
You
fine.
get knocked off the boat, but you get knocked on your ass. It pulls you that hard.
Awesome. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Jack, please keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times. Do not stand up on this ride.
You see me start inching towards like the banister. Like you get you see me have this kind of like odd light in my eye.
He's about to stick his head out.
Kings Island is not responsible for any articles that are lost while riding this ride. Please secure all hats and cell phones.
So I need everybody to make a wisdom save for me and tell me if you get below a 12.
Y'all lose like intelligence. Good job.
Yep, that's
Wisdom
definitely
save.
below 12.
Everybody on the boat.
Suck it. 23.
20.
Everyone made it except Bertome.
Okay, Steve looks like he is stoned.
Whoa.
He is just staring out at the coastline and the stars and everything passing him by so quickly. He is in awe to the point that he is not moving. He is not, things are not registering.
My God, it's full of stars.
And before you know it, what could have been more than an hour, you guys arrive on this giant coastline with this giant coastal cliff.
What kind of giant was driving the boat?
And this coastal cliff has a huge waterfall coming off the side.
What kind of giant was it that was on the cliff, Andrew, or on the boat, Andrew?
If you go, it's a cloud giant if you get close enough to kind of inspect.
Gotcha.
So how are we getting down off of this thing?
Kenrick smiles underneath his mask.
And you got
His
another one of those?
eyes kind of brightly twinkle, and the same little floating discs erupt underneath your feet.
It's like, I got a bad feeling about this.
Can you guys hear me, or is
No,
it
you're
going
good.
bad?
I can
You're
hear
You're
you.
still good.
You're good.
All right, so the same glowing blue discs erupt underneath your feet, almost sprout as if they're coming to life right beneath you.
That's pretty rad. I'm gonna like cross my arms and try to look stoic, but inside I'm like screaming because it's so awesome.
Squee!
I mean, pretty much. Schoolboy Decimus is like, this is so fucking cool. But I'm like,
These discs take you going straight to the straight to the waterfall
we're gonna
at
get
some intense speeds.
we're gonna get soaked.
It looks like you're going to get soaked. Is there anything you're going to do?
I'm gonna cast levitate on myself and grab on, like to the disc.
You don't seem to have any issue with getting knocked off this thing. It seems to be holding you okay.
Okay, well then no, I don't care. I'm just worried about falling off.
At this point, that does not seem like your biggest problem.
I'm gonna brace myself, but I don't know what else I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on all four kitty legs, just kind of grabbing on. That's about it.
Okay.
This isn't like
Can't brace
the
myself here.
Is this like the waterfall at Gringotts where it like
I mean,
dispels
if the
all
waterfall's
magic?
coming up to me, I'm so.
You have no idea. Nobody said a word to you. The entire boat ride was in silence.
I mean, Decimus is totally read Harry
We're
Potter.
If we're coming up underneath the waterfall or something, I might kind of hold my shield up a little bit, just kind of keep the water in my face, if nothing else.
Okay, yeah, you totally go to do that. And as you guys hit the water, you guys notice that same blue disc light that's around the fleet covers your entire body, and the water just kind of washes off of you. You don't get wet at all. You stay dry the entire time.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a seal. You just hear me just laughing.
Are you still doing the weird walk?
A little bit, but now my arms are up and I'm kind of like doing like one of these things.
That's awesome.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
What do we see on the other side of the waterfall?
All right, on the other side of the waterfall. All right, on the other side of the waterfall, can you see me?
We see it now.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yay!
All right, on the other side of the waterfall, you see what I'm about to put on the board. Assuming I have everybody.
Your iPhone's still connected, Andrew.
I just disconnected it. It'll probably take a second. That's what happened last time.
Sweet.
All right. The cave itself. Shit. Okay, the cave itself is soaking wet, as you kind of expect from a
Cave behind the waterfall.
cave behind a waterfall. But this large area opens up, and I'm going to start revealing some shit.
Just snap myself to the grid real quick.
Where is the waterfall? Is that north of us?
Yes, it's north of you.
That was fun.
The water is running out towards the waterfall that you see directly to your straight ahead, west, whatever you want to call it. East, I mean. And there you go.
What is that? Can we see that?
Can I see what?
Down south. The thing that...
Yeah, you can see that.
What is it?
Yeah, you guys can probably see a little bit more.
That's pretty cool looking.
It looks like a dead body.
It's totally trippy. Oh man.
It looks like a dead body on a chessboard.
Are they all dead bodies?
The ones you can see so far are heads, so
Okay.
it doesn't look like any weird angles for you.
What are we doing for light? Does someone have light?
I was about to say, how dark is it in here?
It is pitch black as soon as you get past where you guys started off.
I gotcha.
I assume there's a little bit coming through the waterfall, but yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
need light. At least Rogar and I will. I won't think
Yeah.
anyone does, but
Well, seems me a good time as any to try out my new ability on my Bright Fury here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast the light cantrip on it.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
right.
Steve just muted himself. It looks like he's talking, but
oh yeah, I have a coin of continual flame that I can hold.
okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the light cantrip is
I forgot you still
a
had that.
bright white light with a little bluish hint to it. It looks very holy, very lovely, very awesome, very amazing.
I'll just hold my sword while I'm doing that. So
Cool. Go ahead and move yourself 3 up at a time.
I want to go look at the water and make sure that there's no ick in the water.
Water seems fairly clean as far as you can tell from here.
Even like.
Are you going to get in the water?
No, I'm just going to get right next to it.
Yeah, then it's from as far as you can tell.
Go ahead and just press the card for that.
No, it's perfect.
Just have it up.
Unless you're getting in, it seems completely clean.
Cool.
Right next to the waterfall, I kind of want to stay away from that.
Yeah, Rogar and water don't really mix.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Where's the
that
You know,
problem?
honestly, water's kind of like your party's biggest fear.
It's why I
We do
took.
have a big cat in our team, so.
That's why I took water breathing and levitate. So I never have to deal with water again.
Is that like a chessboard of dead bodies?
It is. The dead bodies appear to be standing, though.
Are they clothed? Are they holding anything?
They actually look like they came off of a battlefield.
And you said they're standing up?
Yes.
That's a
They're
weird
upright,
thing to do.
but they don't seem animated.
Jack, if you try to poop stash me, I will kick you from the meeting.
It was not a poop stash.
I'm mumbling under my breath.
Right on.
I'm gonna inspect one of the standing dead bodies. I mean, Locke, are you looking at this? Do you see what the hell do you see? I'm confused.
To inspect a guy like this, you're gonna have to touch him.
Ew, don't do it. Ew.
I'm gonna take my.
To inspect it, you're really gonna have to touch it.
I'm gonna take my hour hand and poke one.
Don't touch it. You might
Okay,
contract something.
as you poke it, where are you? You're right there. Which one are you gonna poke? The left or the right one for you?
That one.
Okay. So as you poke that guy, his eyes light up bright green and he swings around at you.
Hello.
Yeah.
I
Initiative.
Does a
told you
14
not to
hit you?
touch it.
14 doesn't hit you, right, Michael?
No.
Yep, he swings and he misses. This thing seems almost automatic. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of malice or anything like that. It just seems like a,
And does he stop
I mean,
completely after the
kind
one
of
that
a weak shot. You're kind of surprised.
And so once it swung, does it
What
stop?
was that,
Does it?
Steve? Does he stop completely after what?
after he does the attack, does he just completely stop again, or is he now?
He does not continue to attack you, no.
Are his eyes still lit
Nope,
up?
completely stopped.
Are his eyes still lit
His
up?
eyes are still lit up. Yes.
If nobody else is going to, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the fuck out of this guy.
Cool.
Is that the right thing to do?
Did he just attack us? That seems completely reasonable.
Oh, shit. You are kidding.
I mean, 19 damage.
Yeah. It's funny. You hit him, and the base, there's a strange green light pulsing off that base as you hit him. And it's almost like these green tendrils of fire hold him in place and kind of hold him together. A blast that you think should have obliterated the skeleton. He just kind of stays together, and then he rolls and attacks our good friend Locke on an open door. Because Locke is the only one within melee. I think that still misses Locke. So
Yeah, I'm gonna use defensive duelist to use my reaction to increase my AC there.
Should we be in initiative order for this?
okay.
Initiative, go.
So far, they don't seem to be attacking. So you guys can all go in a row. Just everybody make a turn before somebody takes a second turn.
Wait, did you just say so far they don't seem to be attacking? The guy that's attacked twice?
He's only attacked when you've attacked. He is not attacking on his own free will. He is only attacking when he's been attacked.
Might be construct.
Your guess is at this point it's a reactionary measure?
I want to step back and like pick up a rock and toss it at this other one over here.
Roll to hit.
Are you
Let's
proficient
see.
at throwing rocks?
You know what? I'm just gonna throw a dagger, I think.
Yeah. $14 hits.
14, yeah.
He swings his sword and he goes after the guy next to him.
Oh, it's like a chain reaction.
Uh-oh.
He does not hit the guy next to him. Right now you have two guys that their eyes are well lit.
Yes. Perhaps we need to activate these guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be for, but this seems like a puzzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy.
All right.
So wait, so far it's this guy and this guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
These
attack
two on the top.
that guy between them, basically.
Cool.
I'm not in dim light.
Armor class 12, so easy to do.
Oh, yeah, I should not have used sharpshooter, but I did, so whatever.
He
Seven-
swings and he hits one of the other guys. Same thing happens. He hit, looks like it's a nice hit. And the green kind of stuff comes up from that bottom tile. Some strange symbols on the bottom tile and holds them together.
Who does he attack? So he attacked one of those.
This guy.
Okay.
Sure.
And
It seemed arbitrary. It seemed like it was just the direction he was facing.
It looks like he's facing over here.
Well, excuse me, but you attacked him. He wheeled around. He did wheel around. These guys all move around to face you as you attack them.
Gotcha.
Their bodies twist around as you attack them.
Interesting. Okay. So now all three of those have eyes lit up and.
Is there
Well, I guess
Yep.
someone else has to go before I get another turn, right?
Jack?
Yep.
What?
Are you going to do something?
Muted.
That's
Can I
me.
move my full?
We can
Sorry
hear
about that.
Emily doing the dishes in the background.
I got you. Well,
nice.
shoot. Maybe it's my
I can
mic
move my
isn't
full
actually
movement,
going
right?
to my headset for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know why you wouldn't move your full movement on.
Okay, I didn't know if it was still abbreviated or what was going on. I'm gonna pass this guy if anything happens. Take it no? Okay.
No.
Just leave them alone.
Aren't you curious? What it could be?
Nope.
Treasure.
Not here for them. I'll end my turn right there.
Okay.
Rogar?
Rogar.
Let's see. So we come around. Yeah, sorry. Hold on a second. Guess I'll kind of move right here. Seems like it's just mechanical. I don't know entirely what these are. I think I'll just stay put right here.
Okay. Go back to the top. We got Pretty Kitty. Decimus, do what you want to do.
I'll leave this to my friend, the kitty cat. Lock.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna poke this guy. And,
Why stop with the poking?
and then I'm gonna poke this guy.
Stop poking the pokies.
They both attack you. Neither of them hit. And they are now lit up green.
Wait, both? Which two did he attack? I thought he only attacked one.
Nope, I didn't even attack. I just poked.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was
I'm
just a touch. He touched them and they activated.
Gotcha. I am going to attack that guy again.
All right.
It's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt, you are muted. Okay. Steve, you hit.
Sorry, I was testing my mic real quick because I was still kind of weirded out by it.
He smokes
totally
another guy. Steve, he faces you. He smokes this guy. And now this guy's all lit up.
Oh, and it lights that guy up? It doesn't. Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering if they attacked a non-lit up guy. It did something.
Nope, they're all lit up.
All right, I'm attacking this guy.
12 to hit. Yep. Again, he hits one of the guys in front of him. Your damage seems to be inconsequential. Every time you do damage, it looks like it should kill him. There's this strange green energy that comes up from the floor tile that keeps them together.
All right, then I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm not gonna bother rolling damage the second time.
No, you just gotta get a 12 to hit. Barely make it, but you got it.
All right.
You guys are starting these guys on fire left and right.
I mean, we'll see what happens when we light them all up.
I'm gonna step here and can I do like a shove action against this one?
You can definitely do a shove action.
I'll give it a shot.
Why you push it to undead things? You're gonna contract something.
That's why
What is
we
that? Just a strength check?
Yeah, just a strength check.
That's why we keep you here, Jack. In
Oh
case
no,
Rogar gets sick.
he did that himself. He's inviting this.
All right.
Rogar gets.
Rogar tile. He falls into a pile of bone and armor.
Ooh.
No longer animated. The green kind of flame seems to be absorbed by the black tile. Rogar, give me a religion check. I know it's your favorite.
It's
It
my
is.
favorite.
Oh boy.
He's so good at it too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So you see on the black squares, there is the symbol of a deity, and on the white squares, it's the symbol of the deity. But you're pretty sure you were asleep during the presentation of the 27 basic deities. You're pretty sure you know that symbol. Outside of that, you're not positive you know anybody else's right now.
You know he took the oath of the crown, not a oath of a particular deity,
But
right?
there's a for sure deity thing here.
I know Set and I know the King. That's about it.
Right?
You had one job. One job, Rodgar.
I had to ruin everybody's fun.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
All right. So, Jack, what you got for me?
What do we got? What do I want to do here? Let's go with. I don't even know if I've got Yeah, I'll turn into a brown bear and we'll push this guy over onto the black one here.
Okay. Go ahead and strength me up, brown bear.
Bro, wild shape is rad.
So it's 19, so it's +4.
They rolled an 8. What'd you roll?
God damn it. Nat.
You don't get a plus to your roll?
+4
Okay.
for strength.
Yeah. You push him, he disintegrates. He falls away.
Decimus is going to announce to the group that I'm not sure that I can do that.
I growl at you.
You get the shrug.
The bear with the green dot is Owen in case we meet another bear.
Not saying that we will, but just saying.
Are we
Just in
gonna meet
case.
another bear?
Just saying.
So you did pull that token out of nowhere pretty
Wink,
quickly.
Wink.
Oh, look, a bear.
I'm a very talented DM. I pull everything out of nowhere very quickly.
But that
And your wife loves you for it. But bump.
It's true. It's true.
And nachos.
So who else is doing stuff?
I think Locke's up next.
I can try to push something, but I'm pretty weak.
I can go as well. I don't care.
I'll try and shove this one. Then I'm standing
I
next
still have
to.
one that's non-active. If you want to just activate that one.
I'm just gonna shove one.
I mean,
See
you
what
shoved a
happens.
non-active one, Rogar.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yes, a very strong little kitty.
Oh yeah, dude. With their -1 or -2, you rock that guy's balls. And homeboy is done. He collapses as soon as he hits the black.
So, is Jack standing on that black square there with no ill
I
effect?
am.
Yes,
And-
with no ill effect.
And Rogar didn't say anything about the symbols, right?
Right. I don't know
He has
anything.
not said a word about
That
it.
is correct. He was the smartest one there. He's like, we're good, guys. We're good.
Then I'll go ahead and push this guy. Is
I
it
think that was a
Give
symbol of
me
Jeff the God of
strength.
Biscuits.
is it strength or athletics?
Athletics, sorry.
Okay, good, because I'm much better at athletics than strength.
Yeah, you win. He falls on top of one that already has a guy, and he disintegrates as well. It's a pile of 2 guys.
pretty sure this isn't gonna do anything, but I'm gonna call him a bag of bones. You're a pathetic sack of animated necromantic bullshit.
So,
That's exactly
Alright.
the sound my bear makes.
you said they were armed. You said they were armed like warriors and stuff. Does it look like good quality weapons, or
Yeah, it looks like, again, very vintage, very quality, very high end.
is it not like all rusted and broken?
Nope,
And stuff?
they look great.
I meant to hit intimidation instead of deception, but it's still
Okay.
a 17 plus 5, so it's still over 20.
Yeah. These
Nothing
guys
happens.
don't have the intelligence required to be intimidated, but you feel good about it. Some other guys look at you like, damn, shouty. Fucking casting shade, fool.
Since I know I can't push one of them over.
Hey, that's fine by me. All right, who else has to go this round? I think that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't have a turn, so you guys can start your next round.
Oh. Andrew, I need to be able to click the bear.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Who put a fucking beret on me?
Hold on a second, guys.
Seriously?
It looked like a halo to me, but
Yeah, it looks like a halo, maybe.
And
You
a
look
beard?
like an old man. An old man.
Owen, play your bear, because I gave you control over it. Stop dicking with Decimus and play your fucking bear.
Hey, dude,
Limited
I'm
time
not
frame.
dicking with Decimus. That's the funniest thing.
I'm just saying, limited time frame. Let's go, gentlemen.
Is it my turn? Because I don't see the
Owen,
turn tracker.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, it's you.
There is no turn tracker. Everybody can go.
I'll
The
shove
whole
next
party
guy,
can
then.
go. Everybody said something. Bring it on.
Now go away, or I will taunt you a second time.
22.
Oh, that guy.
All right. All right, Steve, you get it done.
Why am I Santa Claus?
Very festive. All
We
right,
need to make that stick.
Michael and Rogar, Locke and Rogar, what you got for me?
Well, it worked out well last time, so I'm gonna
All
try.
right, what exactly happened there? I didn't quite see what happened.
No, it just pushed. They just pushed over some more guys. That's all. And I turned into Santa Claus.
More pushing, more people.
Gotcha.
All right, you get the tie.
Wow. Locke is very talented.
All right, Rogar, you got anything for me?
I guess we go up and join in and push this one right here.
Okay.
Surprise. Bad
I got a
idea, but
6. What you got? Yeah, you push
19.
him into here. He disintegrates just like the other dude.
So why are we messing with these guys?
Oh, it's a fair
I don't know.
question, yeah.
Because your kitty was curious.
Speaking of, I gotta blow up one of my forms.
All right, party can start over again. Steve, where did you walk? Has anybody stood on a white tile yet? Okay, Owen stands on the first white tile. Owen, I need a reflex check.
Yeah, I'm not staying on it.
Dexterity saving throw, I mean.
Hold on. Bears are not very dexterous.
I can't imagine they would be. And I actually need 2 of them from you because you're large class, so you're standing on 2 of the things.
8 and a 19.
Okay, so first one full damage, second one half damage. All right, so you take 17 necrotic damage as the green tendrils that seem to be fueling these skeletons reach up into your kind of stuff, and it feels like they're stripping your flesh away, almost like they're trying to turn you into a new chess piece.
Oh, interesting.
And Andrew, I got a 13 against this guy.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just gonna use my action to dash and come over here.
Yep, you're good with that, Rick? Steve, I got a -1.
Take 13 side.
Which one was it, the top or the side?
Side.
Okay. I didn't mean to delete them, but whatever. There's
he
another
did-
one right here.
He did disintegrate. That's
So they're leaving a bunch of swag, and the swag actually looks really, really nice.
If only we had someone who could detect magic.
If only.
You need detect
Okay, there's
magic.
one more left. Anybody doing anything? You guys getting after it? What's happening, gentlemen?
I mean, I will on my next turn if no one else does.
I got detect magic.
All right, I'm gonna take this path. 1, 2, stepping on the bones and doing a little dance,
Okay.
and then going to there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna push this last remaining skeleton.
You got a 7. Dude, you beast that fool.
Strong kitty.
All right. As that happens, you see all the little white tiles kind of disengage. They go from having that kind of flared green symbols to just being blank tiles. And all of a sudden, Rogar, you remember, oh, yeah, that's the symbol of the god of undead, and the black ones have the symbol of the goddess of death. That's it.
Undead and death. Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense now. Okay. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, you knew you'd get there eventually. You just needed a hot minute.
There's some stuff here on the ground, huh?
All right, Santa's leading the way. It's almost all half plate mail. Breastplates here and there. I mean, if you want something that's that generic armor, you got it. It all looks good, very ornate, very classic. Think of things that are hundreds of years old.
Gotcha.
Are there any spears?
Sure. There's a spear.
I would like a spear.
Where is the ghost of Santa going? Oh, he's following me. Gotcha.
Where's the
Sure.
ghost of Santa?
Where's the disembodied beard and hat?
All right. You moving forward? Where are you going?
Yeah, let's go and move on.
Dancing, bear squeezing. Doot, 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 doot. I'll move half
Fire
movement.
over here? Is this lit up?
Yes, there are 3 fires over there that are lit up. But that's through a cave. That's like a long hallway. This is all an open area where Rick's going.
No riding the bear.
Well, but what's over there? I mean, there's light, right? We can see. Oh, and there's light down here too?
Yeah, there's a brazier down in the middle of the circle of what looks like a ritual sacrifice circle.
I'm
What's that?
less behind to go that way.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to right here and stop. I'm not going to go into the circle until somebody else does.
Rick, you see frames that seem to be 6 or 7 feet tall. You can't tell if they're statues right now or if they're stitched together body parts. But they could be alive or once alive or petrified. It's very realistic carving, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm staying right here. I'm not going any further because I'm super squishy.
Okay. Whoa, where did that fake kitty come from?
Fake kitty.
I deleted my token, and that's the only thing that when I dragged my character on would show up. So
All right, I'll get you your token back because that's weirding me out.
I was wondering if I was the only one seeing that. That was like,
Theoretically,
I just slowing down or something.
We're meow. What's the score of the game, Steve?
Okay, kitty cat.
It's 4-1 Tampa.
Cool. All right, there you guys go. Are you guys stepping into these platforms or not?
I am not.
Oh, I'll go ahead.
Okay. You see just what I kind of described, 3 either oddly sewn together corpses or strange mutilated things. They are all kind of standing in weird poses with their hands out. One has one hand out, one has 2 hands out, and one seems to be kind of embracing for a bear hug, it looks like.
Can we tell if this is a dead end? Like over here, can we see this with the brazier light?
No, you can't. That looks like a dead end. That's all cave wall.
Okay. But it does look like wall. It's not just area we can't see.
Yes, it is cave wall.
I turn and look at Decimus and point at the one with the embracing for bear hug. Should I hug him?
Maybe we let
All
the
right.
bear
So
hug
as
him?
you step on the black circle, a strange pressure plate triggered, and the fire gets hotter and hotter and starts to radiate and emanate more and more flame. Go ahead and give me initiative, guys. Let me bring up the initiative tracker before I say that. Because last time doing initiative was a giant.
I was just about to say, why are we on here if this is a dead end?
That actually having.
Maybe we let the bear hug him?
All right, guys, go ahead and initiative me.
I got a 2.
Oh, big roll over here.
Oh, apparently I was a 1. I must have hit that twice. My bad.
I was also a 1.
Oh wait, what's your dex?
-1. For both of
Minus
you.
1.
No, my dex is 10 as a brown bear.
Oh, so you got an
Oh,
11.
okay.
Or no, you got a 1. Okay.
So your initiative should have
Because
been
of
a
3,
2.
though, if he's a +1 as a brown.
Yeah. Oh,
Bear.
and your initiative. All right, so go ahead, Bertram. What you got for me?
Dear God,
So
nobody.
you said those guys are coming alive?
No.
Oh. Wait, what happened? What happened when he walked on them?
The flames getting hotter.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything then. I'm
Okay.
waiting until I see something to do.
Jack?
So we've got a fire that's on, a pressure plate that's been engaged, but nothing has actually happened as of yet, correct?
Yep. I mean, as far as you can tell.
Squeezing bear to just behind Steve. Done. If you guys look back at all, like, it's like Blue the Bear, like, I'm up on my hind legs, kind of doing one of these things, bare necessities, like.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your
Apparently,
worries
we have
and
one that's
your
a hand is
strife.
extended. That's great.
I mean, the bare
Bare
necessities.
necessities.
That's why a bear can rest at ease. Just a bare necessities.
You're not a father at all. Not at all.
What?
You haven't heard that movie, like, how many times now?
Dude.
Okay, so Jack, you're up.
I can sing Moana from memory.
Oh, yeah.
Jack's done.
Huh.
Lock.
I'm done moving.
Jack, what you got for me? Okay, Locke,
I'm done.
what you got? It's getting very hot up by you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few steps back, away from the fire,
Cool.
and I'm just looking at the body corpse things to see if they're moving or anything.
No, they're not moving. And you, again, can't tell for sure if it's a statue or a body. You really haven't gotten close enough to really get engaged with that, but it might be.
That's that. I'm just waiting at this point.
So why are we messing with this area? Why don't we? It's a dead end. Why don't we go somewhere else?
This guy, Eldritch Blast, right at his face.
Okay. So he's got his hand extended. You aim for his face. You hit him right there. As you're aiming there, you notice that his face. Yeah, you hit him. Do your damage.
I hit him.
Yeah, do your 16 hits. Do your...
10 damage. And does the
Cool.
damage seem to matter? Because it didn't matter on the other skeletons.
It definitely seems like it hurt the statue. The statue looks a little fucked up. You notice that it had a head wound beforehand, and now it looks like it's way worse.
18 more.
You blow the guy's head clear off.
Cool. He was creeping
He's
me the
still
fuck out.
extending his hand. All right, Rogar, you're up.
Does anything seem to happen after he does that?
No. Hands out. He's very much like hand in front of him, one hand open, palm up.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what is going on here. Any sort of rituals I would know about that would involve this type of gesture.
Religion check.
Yes!
Yes! I make all the religion checks.
Hey!
Hey, I actually made a good one that time.
That's a very good one. You don't think this is religious in nature, but with your religion checks, you can tell that these are some kind of undead artifices of some sort. This is some kind of strange, like sewn together bodies. It's very occult. It's very nasty. It's very awful, and it's very, very old world. Your guess is these people are guarding something.
I'm not entirely sure I'm willing to mess with these.
All right, Rogar finishes his turn, and the fire's extending. And it is Bertom's turn.
Okay. Gonna move over here. What's behind the fires there?
3 statues. Very, very clearly rock. And then a rock wall.
Do they? How much of the? Like, how well do they block the area? Like side to side and up and down. And the brazier as well. Like, you walk between
I
them.
don't know what you cannot walk between them. No.
Okay, so they're like there's very.
But the braziers each have fire in them, and they each have obviously. Yep.
And the braziers as well. They're big enough that you can't walk between them.
Correct, and they have some runes around them. It seems like the statues are kind of pointing to them. Each the one in front of them.
How tall are they? Could you like go over them pretty easily?
The statues are about 8 feet tall, maybe. The braziers are about 3 feet off the ground.
And how high is the ceiling?
Like 20 feet.
Okay.
And the wall behind them is probably 10 or 15 feet. There looks like there's some kind of edge or alcove up the top.
Oh, so that's a wall directly behind them, but there's an alcove.
Dark square is, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's like a 15-foot tall wall to get up to the next level.
Kind of looks like the top end of a U-Haul truck. Like the
All right, so and Steve, you kind of came over there. You can see a little bit more. Not a lot, but Jack, you're up.
Can I extend my paw and shake this guy's hand?
You for sure can.
I will do that.
Okay. When you put some weight in the guy's hand, it actually slowly starts to make the fire go out. But then you go to shake the guy's hand and you put a little extra pressure on it because you're trying to shake it. You're trying to move the hand up and down. And shit gets a little bit hotter in here.
Weird.
So it looks like there was a certain point where it kind of backed off. The weight was just the right amount to kind of slow it down. But then when you shook, you put pressure down, and that pressure, as the bear was so much pressure that it ignited the thing even worse.
Can I adjust my strength back to where it was starting to make it go down on the same turn, or just note it for next turn?
Next turn you can do that.
Okay.
100%, but not this round.
No, cool beans.
Cool. All right, Locke, you're up.
Seeing that, I would like to run back over here and grab like some swords and axes and stuff. Maybe a shield. I don't know how much I can hold. But I'd like an armful of stuff.
You're just running. Yep.
And then just make my way back as far as I can to about there.
You can bonus action to make your double move if you want to do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to do that then. That'll get me back to here. So I have an armful of stuff, and I just say, put this in their hands. Eh?
All right, so Locke is done. Decimus, what you got for me? Oh, Decimus, you starting right there? You actually have to make a reflex save not to take damage.
$11.
All right, 11 is not going to do you. You're going to take 15 fire damage.
Okay.
But now you can move about the cabin as you wish.
Okay. And I'm going to go right there.
Yep.
And then this guy is going to get an Eldritch Blast. 17 and 25.
All right, you're blowing bits off of him.
For 21 damage.
21, okay. Let me see if you knock an arm off or not. First one's going to be 10s. Next one's going to be 1s. So 19, you do not knock an arm off.
You can just slash roll D100 and it'll do percentiles.
It's not popping up on my dice thing. I don't do the slash roll. I actually pull up the dice icon. I'm not good at this. All right. So, yeah, we got that. You got a 19. It does not knock arms off. Rogar, you're up. But you blow pieces off this thing. I mean, this is like a stitched together scarecrow, flesh golem, something or other. You're definitely knocking bits of viscera off of it.
I'm trying to blow it off of the stand. That's what I'm trying to do.
You would really need to have the Eldritch Blast thing that gives you a push to do that. You know you cannot blow it off the stand. You can destroy it. You cannot blow it off the stand.
Well, then I'm trying to destroy it.
All right.
Yeah.
Rogar, you're up.
I don't know what else to do here. I'm not afraid to actually step into that circle, but plus I'm already carrying a sword and a shield. I can't really afford to sheath anything to place it in the hand or anything. And I don't think I can reach down for the both arms out either.
You do you, baby. Just let me know what you're up to.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Let's see. Would I be able to kind of unequip the sword and shield for a moment to just be able to kind of give this thing a big old bear hug then?
Yeah, sure.
Let's just try and embrace for a hug here. I'm gonna regret this.
Okay. So do you bear hug it? Do you stay on your feet? What are you doing? Are you trying to lift it?
Yeah, just trying to grab hold of it, really. So.
What are you doing? Hold of it. You hear kind of a click sound.
Okay.
And the fire dissipates a little bit.
All right.
So that's your turn. You definitely got to stay holding on to this thing.
Yeah.
You feel that it's very movable. All right, Bertome, you're up. Steve? Bertome?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know. So what are these statues? What do they look like?
They look like humanoids. They look very old school. You know that this vampire specifically was a from the time of kind of the tribal folks. So these guys look like tribal witch doctors, maybe.
And you said they're pointing at the braziers?
They're pointing at the braziers.
I'm gonna go, or I guess up here or here. Can I see the whole room from here?
You can, yeah. Sorry, let me open that up.
Yeah, no, I just moved up. Okay.
There you go.
So all the black around it is walls now?
Yes.
Is there a back wall, or is it open back here?
A 15-foot high pedestal still, and you can't see past it.
Is there a back wall on the pedestal though? Like up top, it's a ledge.
You tell from here. It doesn't look like it. No.
Okay.
The cauldrons, the braziers clearly have some writing on them. It looks like there's 3 or 4 different dialects. What languages do you speak, Steve?
I speak Common, Orcish, and Ancient.
You speak Ancient. Okay. The first one says the man. The next one says the spirit. And the next one says his deeds.
Okay.
And if you want to make a history or religion check, you might be able to tell what those braziers are used for.
Fair enough.
You know everything.
That's pretty good.
These are traditional. These are traditional cremation braziers. The ancient people used to burn the bodies here.
Apparently, I forgot to sleep through that class.
Dude, you did very well there. You did all of your things. Jack, you're up.
I'm going to try and adjust my grip to further reduce the flames.
You can do that. You got a pretty good handle on it after the first time. It goes back down to just a single brazier. All right. You got to hold it, though. You can't move. You can't do anything.
I kind of figured it was a hold it there, so...
All right, Locke, you sir are up.
All right, I'm gonna move across here.
Okay.
And This one has both arms out, so I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna drop the stuff that I have in my arms and grab like 2 swords, and try and put one in each hand.
Okay. The way it's held up, his hands are kind of out as if it would take a 2-handed sword in between both of them. And you can figure that out pretty easily.
Okay.
You have a large enough weapon to put in between, like he's holding a sword out to you. And as you put a 2-handed weapon into his hands, he clicks and he's good. Everything seems safe. The fire completely dissipates.
I just look around.
And as you do that, you hear kind of a Zelda sound, and a door appears behind this guy, and the statues all crumble to dust.
Oh,
Wow. Cool.
hey, secret doorway.
Ba-da-da-da.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't have the you found a secret door.
Unlock
sound,
it.
Sorry.
Oh, I do.
all right, what do you do?
So
Well,
is
it's
it
no longer
still
holding a statue.
is it still Locke's turn, or is it did it move to me?
It is your turn now. Locke has done his thing.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 2 more squares of movement because all I'm going to do is dash. What else do I see?
All right, let me get you there.
Nice long hallway.
Yep.
Guys, it's just a really long hallway. I'm going to finish my movement, and then that's it. Looks like Jack might have to squeeze down this hallway, though.
All right. You guys are doing great with these. Are you going to do anything, Steve, up in your area?
No, I guess I'll come down. I'm gonna come down to where everyone else is, or work on it.
Okay. Are you guys going to do anything with the cremation braziers?
Well, everyone's running ahead, so I don't think they know about them yet.
Steve, you can tell them now.
Oh, am I that close?
I'm moving it ahead. We got a short period of time. If we're going to go back to those, go back to those.
I will tell them about them. The cremation braziers, and they say, what did they say? It was the man, his deed, and something?
The man, his spirit, and his deeds.
His spirit and his deeds. There you go.
I think we just go.
Yeah, I don't.
Not quite sure what that means.
All right, guys, we're getting real close to the end. Do you want me to try to fast forward, or do you want to try to have one more game of this to finish it off right? I have it all planned, so it's no bother to me either way.
I'd really hate to leave it on such a cliffhanger.
All right, cool. Then we'll go ahead and plan. You guys are going to be able to get through this. We'll continue on tonight. We're not going to finish up right now, but we will plan one more game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Jack, are you gonna come down the hallway? Or are you gonna?
I moved to here. Are you guys moving in front of me, or what's going on? Are you waiting for the dancing bear to go first?
I think it's your turn.
I don't think you're gonna fit into the hallway.
DM discretion squeezing.
Yeah. You can squeeze through the hallway. You just get disadvantage on any fighting.
We don't have a way to put out these braziers, do we?
Got holy water. That's not gonna be nearly enough. Holy water.
There's a lot of water around.
And I've got mage hand.
Steve. A lot.
That's true.
That's just going to make a lot of steam. You need a lot of water at once to put, because they're 5-foot diameter braziers.
They're
That's
used
fair.
for cremation purposes. It's gonna put out a lot of heat.
Large enough, you could put almost a full body into them, Steve.
As if you were going to cremate something in the cremation brazier?
But bump.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like putting out some of those braziers might be helpful against the vampire, possibly, or something. The man, his spirit, his deeds. That sounds like the big vampire guy, maybe, but I don't know what we can do about it.
You see a big shrugging bear.
It feels like it's important, but I don't know what to do with it.
Maybe if we, after we kill him, we can bring his body and burn it to ensure that he stays dead.
Yeah, I say we go on. I don't know what to. Yeah, it seems relevant, but I don't know what to do about it. So we can see across here,
Yes.
but not here.
No, there's stone wall there.
So there's like partial wall and then a break and then more wall
Yeah.
again.
Yep. And the part that you can see through, Steve, is pretty low.
Okay. Yeah. No. I just sometimes wall is black and sometimes it's gray and it's confusing me.
That is just because of my reveal.
And secret doors and no, I mean I understand why. I'm just trying to say, clarify what is and isn't wall and what is and isn't fog of war.
Totally fair.
All right. I'm going to keep going down the hallway.
You're going.
Are other people following you? Because I would like to follow you, but I want to be behind everyone else. So
Yeah, I'm heading that way.
that makes it tough.
Roar, 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 roar.
Following.
There's a giant pit in front of you.
I'm going to cast Levitate on myself. Because that's one of my cool warlock things that I can do.
And then have people start shoving you?
And then I'm going to push off the wall and go across the pit.
You got to give me an athletics check to go 20 feet, brother.
Okay.
That is a long distance to be pushing off a wall.
Goodbye.
So
So long. Have a good time. Much beating.
I'm stuck.
you're here.
I'm 20 feet in the air.
I mean, you tried to do a jump with your arms. I mean, you're ignoring gravity, which is nice, but you're not exactly svelte.
Not a bit.
All right, rest of the party.
I had this vision in my head of like a swimmer's turn. Didn't happen.
Ah, it's amazing.
I just saw Decimus vanish around the corner-ish. No, wait, I can still see him, right? He's like scrambling madly at the wall.
Totally still see him. God.
I'm like
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I just see him scrambling madly at the wall and failing.
ass over
You
tea
look
kettle.
like
Like,
a small child having a tough time going down a slide. Like trying to like.
yeah, I'm totally boot scooting right now.
Jesus.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
move,
can only
and then
find-
as a bonus action, I'm gonna turn into giant spider, and then web Rick, so he doesn't go anywhere.
Is a giant spider large or medium?
I believe it is large beast.
Okay.
Blind sight, dark vision, spider climb.
Cool.
So
Spider
fuck this
climb
pit.
Spider climb is nice.
That is the part I'd be excited about personally.
In retrospect, perhaps I
right.
should have used that instead of levitate.
If you have access to both, you might have chosen wrong.
Levitate doesn't cost me a spell slot. Spider climb does.
All right.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Your logic is sound.
Not my fault. You chose the wrong spell.
You chose.
Holy.
All right, so Owen is gone. Rogar, Locke, and Bertome. What you got for me? You can't have him web just yet, Owen, because you had to do your. Is it an action for you to shift or not?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, then yeah, you got him webbed.
Good.
Let's kind of move forward.
Sucker.
Peek around, see, like, wow, it's a big pit.
Don't you have to unshift before you shift again? But unshifting's free, right?
Yeah, unshifting's a free action, then shifting is a bonus, apparently.
Cool. Yeah, no, shifting's a bonus if you're the cool druid.
I am the cool druid.
All right.
Your mom's a cool druid.
Hey, you can't talk. You're webbed right now. That's right.
All right, so what are you guys going to do now? Owen, you're kind of blocking the way, so you tell me what you're up to.
I'll go up to the ceiling, and then I'll try and web a web. Oh, I don't think you guys can mark this wall. Second. Freehand.
Does anyone know the
Web
range
this.
of continual flame? Not to interrupt Owen, but pour on a Rogar's light thing.
The duration or the distance?
Are you trying to make a bridge, Owen?
The range.
Yeah, I'm trying to web a bridge.
He's
people can
20
walk
feet.
across
Range
it.
of
20 feet.
mine is
Nobody can walk
20
across
feet,
your
20
web,
feet.
Owen. Your web is sticky.
Oh.
Your web immobilizes people if you touch them. It's not rope.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah, Rick can't move right now. I would have made you make an attack, except I assumed Rick was wanting you to get web or to web him.
I mean,
I guess I'll just go down and extract Rick and then take him across the other side.
Okay. Rick wasn't down anywhere. I mean, that's a nice thing. Rick's still levitating.
Well, he's webbed right now. I'm going to extract him and then take him to the other side.
Yep, that's fine. You got Rick on the other side.
Steve, the range on continual
He's
flame
floating.
is touch on the spell.
But the light source, it works like a torch, Steve.
So I don't. What's a torch? 20 feet of bright.
20 feet, 20 feet of dim. Yep, which is the same thing as what Rogar's sword
Yeah.
is, I believe.
Cool. Okay.
The cantrip is 20 feet, 20 feet.
Just wondering how far I can see.
All right, party. Rogar, Locke, Bertome.
okay. Which one of us had
Giant
rope?
spider just kidnapped your mage.
Mine now.
Which one of us had that spider silk rope from long ago?
It got disintegrated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anybody have a regular rope?
I imagine my burglar's pack would have that.
At least something similar.
I gotta imagine. Have you guys all destroyed your ropes?
A burglar's pack probably has rope. I don't know. Do you
It
not
has
know what's?
Hemp
Huh?
rope.
It does. Has 50 feet of hempen rope. So
Yeah, I have no rope.
I have rope.
I had some super sweet spider silk rope until somebody disintegrated the fuck out of me.
Sometimes the motherfucker's gotta die.
Cry more.
Roll better. Roll better.
Roll better.
Fancy to be carrying around ridiculous backpacks full of crap.
Roll
Nah, mine
better.
didn't have anything.
You rolled more damage than my full hit points.
You were rolling quite well that night, Andrew.
More damage than my full health hit points. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Roll better when you roll your hit one.
Yeah, roll better against the
Roll,
demon. God.
roll better. All right. So, Steve, what are you doing?
As stated, roll better.
So the entire area is a pit. There's not like ledges on the sides, right?
Correcting software to make it work.
What?
Correct. That's just the image I had to pull from the map generating.
I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to get across. I'm kind of waiting.
All right.
Chitter, thumbs up.
You can let the fucking spider web you up and carry you across like a meal.
I'm not sure I'm on board with that.
I didn't really have a choice.
So, well, Rick, the main reason that works well is you were levitating. Owen's going to have to make athletics checks to carry anybody else.
So I hand one end of the rope to Rogar,
I'll take it.
and then I take the other end between my teeth, and I'm going to use my climb speed and attempt to climb my way kind of on the side of the wall to the other side.
Yep, no problem. No problem. It's stone, but it's stone that you can get through pretty easily.
And then try and affix the rope to something. Otherwise, I would just hold on and brace myself.
What are you trying to fix it to?
If there is anything to affix it to, if there's like a sconce on the wall or...
There's really not out here. It's all pretty much rough hewn. If you have pittance, you can put something in like that. You can hand it to somebody, but there's not a whole lot you can tell.
I do have some pittance, so I assume I would knock
Yep,
it.
you can make that happen, no problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
An adventurer is you.
A climber
You are
is you.
spelunking with the best of them. Spelunking the fuck out of this.
Wait, so did Locke move across?
He's got a climb speed.
He's got climb speed.
Well, but he's still... Okay, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. I still saw him on my side.
Cool.
So we could use the cross if we want Indiana Jones the fuck out of this.
Yep. And if Owen tries to carry anybody else, he knows it will be an athletics check for him. And he gets +2 as a giant spider, but that's all he gets.
I think so.
I know so. I just pulled it up.
I'm still holding this rope.
Do both of you have access to the document I created? For beasts?
I've got access to it. I don't know. Andrew does.
It's probably,
I do. I don't have it up right now, but
yeah, it's fine.
I use the Roll20 compendium.
If not, it's probably worth me sharing with you, but it's probably a little late at this time. I made a spreadsheet with all the beasts in it when I played a druid.
All right. So, Rogar and Bertome, how you guys getting across?
I'm gonna use that rope that's there now. And bam! Oh, why did I roll? Oh, Canada, that was a misclick. But the athletics is a 20.
You get across fine. Get across.
And I know the rope's not magical with
It
my
is
off
definitely
Arcana.
The rope is definitely not magical.
The rope actually glows and talks to Steve.
Yeah, maybe I do
Pretty sure
think
it's non-magical.
did get a 7.
It's down to me then.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Roger, how you doing?
Someone tossed me the rope back or something, or is it just kind of attached there?
You were holding on to it, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's strung. Or yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I guess I was
strung
holding on to it on that end. Yeah, so
But apparently you're one of the sides. So.
Yeah.
That's why I'm interested to see what he does.
I don't see this ending. 20 feet across. And jump is strength score, right? But that's not going to make it. And I don't have the room to back up and run to do that. It's like, I didn't think this part through, guys. I'm kind of stuck holding this rope, and I don't.
I can throw you a piton if you want to bang it into the ground.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I can web you over, ish. It's more of an opposed
kind of
strength
heavy
type
guy.
thing, though.
I might need your help in case I've messed this up. So,
Ready action to web him if he starts falling.
Okay. You got that shit ready.
all right, I'm ready to catch it. The petting.
Yep. Go ahead and Michael, just don't get a 10 or below. Give him a throw. Can you even miss that? With an attack roll, can you get a 10?
Oh yeah, I can get a 10.
Okay.
Yep. We'll see how this works. We'll call it a dagger and send it over. Yeah.
18. All right. I'll take it. I'll pound it into the side here, and
Yep, you get it.
all right. And just use the athletics
Okay,
check.
so you are not super proficient with these. You've never used a piton before.
Oh, yeah.
And it was strength or survival. Your call. Athletics or survival.
Probably better use athletics.
Okay, it seems to be in safe and secure as far as you can tell.
Okay. And I'll try to cross with it.
All right.
Also athletics.
Also athletics.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You make it across. You kind of do like a weird kind of Tarzan tightrope thing that's real awkward and kind of uncomfortable. You're not exactly sure why that worked, but it did, and you're like, fuck yeah, it worked.
Nobody feels good about that.
Right. But it did in fact work. So,
Due
you know,
for a
take it while you
run,
can.
but I didn't fall to my death, so
Bertome, you coming?
I'm perfectly happy with it.
Oh wait,
I think he's already across, yeah.
Yeah,
your
Bertram
token's
should have
not.
been across.
Yeah. I just don't think he moved his token yet.
sorry. Yeah, no, that's my fault.
All right. Steve, you can see kind of that strange ledge over on the other side as you guys kind of come out here. And as you guys get out, a strange swarm of what you can only guess are like giant mosquitoes start to emerge from the darkness. These things
I start
are
webbing.
foul looking. This is what they look like.
Ew. That's disgusting.
And
okay.
we're gonna close the evening.
Creepy looking thing.
So I'm
One
covered
more
in
game.
webs. I'm covered in
Yeah.
webs.
To the vampire, and then we'll be done.
I'm covered in
All
webs.
right.
And yes, we're still restrained.
And I'm guessing I have to make strength checks to get out of that.
Huh?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Can one of us cut him out without hitting him?
If
I
you
should be
had
able to
time, you could
extract
for
him.
sure.
Yeah. I'd have
If
to
you
take
had
a turn
time,
to
you
do
could
it.
for sure.
Point.
Yeah.
But we don't, because
But there's
Gotcha.
literally bad guys coming. We're going to be rolling initiative as soon as we start.
Gotcha.
fuck me.
Hey, no big deal. You're just, fucking hanging out.
Still levitating.
Roll better.
Dude, this all goes back to rolling better. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for a lovely game. Sorry about my technical issues beforehand. I'll make sure next time I don't I sign on beforehand to make sure I'm kosher. That was
big deal.
weird. I've not had that problem at home yet.
You may or may not have had one or two other things
But,
maybe going on this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Totally not worried about that. Thanks for running.
I've had a couple things. Yep. I did do all my mulching. That was really the important.
Yeah.
I kid. All right, great. So we'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. We'll bang this out, and then as soon as we come to the proper close, Rick can start up his game. I do not want to delay anything, but I do appreciate not rushing this like I was about to do. So
Right.
I really don't want to end on a cliffhanger, and my campaign can wait.
Didn't want to really rush things to.
Yeah, till we're good and done
end
here.
it too quickly. Yeah.
I'm just enjoying showing off my fun maps. I have so many dungeon maps that you may never see because it's a city campaign, but I was so excited to make them, so I did.
It's awesome.
And it might have been a terrible idea.
You're gonna get some shit maps from me in the new game.
Dungeon Painter Studio.